This is just the mirror I got right now. You can orient it in any direction, so it's very versatile. BikeBlogger here, on my way to work. So, I got a bike mirror today, trying it out, trying something different. I've used the bike mirror before in the past, a Sprintech bar mirror, fits in your handlebar for a road handlebar. Go it down, stop, wait a second, one more car, and we're good. So yeah, right now I can see my foot. What is a good mirror? We'll get back to that in a second. What is a good mirror? Probably something that's not too small. You know, something that gives you enough of an image. You can actually see it pretty easily without it shaking and everything. So a good mount, of course. There are different types of mirrors. I mean, you can get ones that, basically there's two types actually. There's the kind that attach to your helmet, and there's the kind that attaches to your bike. I got the kind that's attaching to my bike right now. Where am I attaching my mirror? What mirror am I using? Well, right now. Right now I'm testing out the Zefal French mirror, right? The Zefal Spy mirror. It's a little teeny tiny mirror. It's a mirror's only as effective as you can, you know, get it oriented just the way you want. The nice thing about the Zefal mirror that I'm using now, the Zefal Spy, is that you can twist it pretty much in any direction you want, and it still is very stable. It doesn't, you know, like, I don't know. Oh, it's hot. Jeez. Unzip a little. Huh. Hang on a second. What is that? Is that a bike helmet? Aw. Someone left their bike helmet. That's sad. You should always wear a bike helmet. Alright. There we go. Up the hill. So yeah, I'm using this little mirror. Guess where I have it attached on my bike right now? That's right. I got it attached on the front fork blade. That's a really weird place for it. Not a very good place. I mean, I can sort of see behind me. My leg's in the way though. But the nice thing about this mirror is I can attach it anywhere. Maybe if I attach it a little higher, usually an effective place is actually on the handlebars. First I thought it was moving day there for those people. Going at 27 miles per hour. There's a FedEx truck back there, 30 miles per hour. So, yeah, I can't. This is a bad spot. I should probably move over and change the position of this mirror. Maybe show it to you too. Let's lose all of our momentum. Get on the sidewalk here. So there's the mirror, the Zefal Spy mirror. I got it attached on the fork blade right now. I think I'm going to move it maybe up over here onto the down tube. It's still going to have the problem. I'm going to have to stick my knee out to see around. But you can orient this mirror. I'm not trying to sell this mirror to you. This is just the mirror I got right now. You can orient it in any direction, so it's very versatile. So yeah, get yourself a mirror. if you're riding in the city, or you're just riding anywhere really on your bike on the road. It's probably also a useful racing tool if you're a racer. Where should I mount it? Should I mount it up here in my handlebars? I don't really like stuff that gets in my way though. It'd probably be better having it mounted out further over here, like an actual, you know, side view mirror on a car. So yeah, what mirror do you use? Do you use a mirror? Are you thinking about getting a mirror? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, here we go. Back onto the road. So yeah, oh, I meant to move my mirror. All right, let's see. Trying to adjust it while I'm riding the bike. So I gotta do it while you're riding the bike though, because it's not the most, it's not the thing you can really adjust when you're not on the bike, because you take a certain riding position. I think it's a pretty good size, because usually I'm sort of leaning down a bit and my eyes are sort of close to my bike anyway. This guy's going left, okay. Got a really good view of my leg, so it's a good position. It's out of the way, but it's also not such a good position because I can't see. Woo. Downhill. Wow, they should have backed up down there. Huh. Let's see, can I see, get over, way over. Alright. Yeah, the mirror was sort of useful for that, changing lanes, but honestly, I always look over my shoulder. You should always look over your shoulder. Don't rely 100% on a mirror. Here's a quick tip. I have a silver bicycle crank set. What am I talking about? You know, like where your pedals go? There's a thing called the crank. That's the thing that you're cranking as you're, you know, doing the pedaling motion. This thing you're basically moving to move the ring, which moves the chain and moves the sprocket in the back of the rear wheel drive. Anyway, I have a silver crank, and at nighttime, as long as people are using their headlights, I can notice people coming up on me from behind, especially on a dark street, because I just look down, and if I see you know, a glimmering, you know, light reflecting off of my crank set, I know there's somebody coming up behind me without even having a mirror. I just know there's somebody somewhere coming up behind me, and as it gets brighter, I know they're getting closer. I can also hear them though too on a quiet dark street. So that's just a quick tip. Without even looking behind you, you can know there's somebody coming up from a little ways away. So yeah, that's nice. This road's opened up to this point at least. I'll make a right here. Now we're on the really crummy road. Nice road to crummy road. I've posed this question to myself before. Oh, how does the mirror work with those bumps? Really well. I can still see really well through the mirror. This particular mirror, because again, it's got a good mount. It's a flexible rubber mount. I'd say also my bike absorbs vibrations pretty well. That's going to depend, you know, bike to bike. But I'd say mounting something on your bike, a mirror, is probably the better way to go than mounting it on your helmet. But there are some people that swear by a bike helmet mirror. And always sort of, you know, in your face, obviously. But maybe that's a good thing, right? I just like mounting stuff to my bike. I mean, I'm riding my bike, why not let the bike carry it rather than my skull? They're really light though, those helmet mirrors. I've tried one before. Both types of mirrors on a bike, you know, it takes time getting it oriented just right, and getting it where you like it and knowing how to use it a lot. See, this mirror's really good, but again, I gotta pull over. I'm gonna switch mirror positions. I got a bad mounting position right now. It's really just too low. Let's see, how do we go? Okay, there we go. Pop it off of here. Let's move it up to the down tube area. Now I have round tubes on my bicycle frame. This might work on an aero frame bike, this particular mirror. Obviously, you know, look at the mirror that you're buying before you buy it, because it might not be compatible with your bike. It just depends. Generally, the fancier the bike, the less compatible it is with things. All right, there we go. I got it mounted higher. Maybe my leg is probably still gonna obscure the view a lot though. But in a fast-moving situation like I was earlier at, going down that hill in multiple lanes of traffic, you know, you gotta make quick decisions. You know, I just look over my shoulder. But that takes time for people to get comfortable doing that and keeping a straight line while you turn around on the bike. Basically, you turn the upper part of your body around, your torso, and people can be very uncomfortable with that, have trouble handling the bike, you know, in other words, keeping it in a straight line when they're doing that. So a bike mirror is really good for those sort of people, but it's really good for everybody. I advocate using a bike mirror if it helps you. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, I should have mounted it higher. Can you mount a mirror on a bicycle fork? Sure. Does it work? No. Probably one of the worst places you could mount a mirror. We're gonna go the wrong way again today, BikeBlogger? I think so, BikeBlogger. Let's make a left. Do not enter. What if we enter anyway? Woo. The bike mirror's not really going to help you here, because there shouldn't be anything coming up from behind me. And there shouldn't be anybody going the wrong way down the street except for me. Oh, I don't advocate this. Do as I say, not as I do. Anyway, yeah, this works really well. Bicycle mirrors. Love them, hate them? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Scooters.